back, Body Doubling friends. This is Quest Body Doubling with Tara Lewis-Smith, and I am your host, Tara. So today we're just going to go for 10 minutes because we're continuing our spring cleaning series. This is day 2. So if you downloaded the bingo card that I created, sorry, back with my hands. If you downloaded the bingo card, which I will link below if you haven't, I am probably most likely going to stick to it for about 2 weeks in order, but then we'll probably mix it up, whatever. So this is day 2 on the bingo card of spring cleaning on the spectrum. So on that, it does say the junk drawer for like 10 minutes. You could pick a drawer in the kitchen or whatever. I gave up. I probably told the story before, but if you haven't heard it, I did give up my junk drawer when we moved into this house, because when we moved from our previous house to this one, I have a distinct memory, core memory of me and my husband opening up the junk drawer, and he was standing there with the big black garbage bags because we were moving. And so I literally took out like maybe 3, possibly 4, no more than 5 items from that. And the whole, it was a regular drawer, and the entire drawer was full. And I literally took the drawer and dumped it into the black trash bag and didn't look back. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Why am I keeping all of this stuff that we don't need, right? So I did create a junk counter because you do have stuff that literally gets, that's just picked up throughout the day and put on the counter. So, but since it is on the counter and everybody can see it by walking past, it gets cleaned pretty regularly. I'm not going to say every day, but literally 4, 5, 6 times a week, okay? I'm always picking it up. I left it last night just because I knew I was going to do this video for today. So this is kind of the catch-all. I just have a cute little tray that I got from my sister-in-law. It's for Christmas decorations, but throughout the year, it's the catch-all. This is our junk drawer. It's a junk tray. So that's what I say is when I always talk about like shop at home first, like see what you have first that will work for you. So we're just going to go for 10 minutes because this is going to be quick and easy ones this time. And so I'm going to set the timer for starting. Oh my gosh, I got to go back. Did find my timer. Okay, I put it in its own section. Okay. All right, so we're going to start for 10 minutes starting now. And I show it really for me when I go back to editing. So if you haven't already, just comment below. Let me know what, oops, this broke. But I did try to save it. The lid fell off. But if you haven't, okay. We'll fix the rest later. Totally fine. Okay, I'm going to start with just start simple and start easy. So these are all of our vitamins layered in. Now the pollen season is here. We have beautiful, beautiful cherry blossoms in the Pacific Northwest. However, some of us don't like it when they're in full. Okay, but they are really pretty. Okay, I'm just gonna dump this out because it's got. Crumbs. The lid that we were missing earlier, but that's all right. Okay, so I do try to keep everything for me, and I know my children as well. I don't know if they're as bad as I am, but I am definitely the type of person that I have to see everything. So I have this little ceramic bread basket thing that I thrifted, and but when I see it, I know it's time for my kids to take their meds. I need that visual reminder. And then, but I don't want meds all over the counter or, vitamins. They have a probiotic. Like I said, we have Claritin, vitamins with iron. So, all of that goes in here. So that way, reminded, I probably need to get rid of some. And if I can't fit them all, I will. Okay. there's 5. So it doesn't, oops, we'll get that later. Totally fine. Totally fine. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to move that away. So that was quick and easy. Okay. Number 1 was not. Okay. Okay, oh, and here's my movie 2 that we're supposed to be taking. There we go. Okay. Alright, so, and once again, I'm going to use this. Like, it will get better. That's what I tell myself all the time. But I will get better. But yeah, I need to have some kind of script that I don't do. But I did plan it out. You can see my other one where I'm like, you know, I should probably plan out what I'm doing. I've actually got a plan. That's why I created the bingo part. It wasn't really just for you guys, but it was also for me. Because do I have a lot of tips and tricks? Absolutely. But I also need a reminder that I know all these tips and tricks and stuff. So, 100%. Okay, so spring cleaning, I'm just gonna clean everything out. So you need treasure chest boxes, ceramic dishes, stuff. Number 1, stuff that goes in a different location. If you're cleaning out the junk drawer, stuff gets put in there that you know went somewhere else. But somebody just decided that they were going to put it there in the junk drawer because it was convenient, right? So like this is for my son's cello. So, and we got tools because we were working out in the yard yesterday. We do have instructions that we don't need. Okay, so all of this just got put here due to the fact that somebody else did not. We got goggles, water polo later today. Okay, so these are all the tools. We got wax for skateboards. Don't need that. Okay. Duct tape. What do we use this? We got pencils. Okay, that's garage stuff, and then this will be places. Okay. Shade. Batteries that need to be recycled. We always have batteries. Seriously. Those controllers do not hold batteries at all. I'll say that right now. I think this one's still good. Garage. That. Okay, and once you do start really organizing your home, like it does become easier because I see stuff that I already know where it's at. So once I put, you know, that way it does make it easier. Once you at least have anchors for everything, like where you're actually going to put stuff and where you actually use it. Oh, I got 2. Okay. All right. And I am starting like what is I'm gonna stick those in there. Like I have these hooks, screwdrivers, there's the key. At one point, I thought it would be a great idea to like create inspirational signs for my children, and I did have a sign here saying, break. Sorry, that's my phone. But it broke because, of course, it was where everybody was at. But I did use it as a block, like a cover, so you didn't see the junk thing as soon as you walked in. But it got broken. So, but I was gonna do, and I did it a couple times. But oh my word, it literally. It took I don't know if it was just me, but it took a really long time. Even if I chose like something like with less letters, I'm like, okay, I can't choose a long quote, it's gotta be a short quote. But oh my word, just literally, it took forever. And I didn't know, so I didn't change them very often, so the letters would fall off, and then of course you didn't know what it said, and then, like stuff like that. So, sometimes you have good ideas to help your children, but then there are other times that it's fine. That's why we experiment. So anyways, my point of that is I literally have, now I have all these letters, and I still have one board that, I bought 2 of them because I have twins, so you buy 2 of everything. I still have another board. That one didn't break. So I'm like, okay, do I get rid of it? Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta I hate it when okay, we got a minute. A good thing I'm looking. So clearly we need more than 10 minutes, but hopefully you work that whole 10 minutes. Oh, okay. My kids updating them. Just real quick. Parenting doesn't get any easier. It doesn't, but it does get different. 2 of my sons now are over, technically, one's still in high school, they just turned 18, and then my other son is 23. And they went on a brother's trip this weekend together at the ocean to go surfing. And let me tell you the anxiety, but they have kept me updated, and they've kept me updated with Proofs of Life, which I'll use those pictures later. And so, but it is. It's still. You're still worried. You're still concerned about your children. It's just. It doesn't get easier. It just gets different. That has been my motto for parenthood. And I didn't make that up. I heard it from one of my when I was going to church, and pastors. The nurse was like, okay. Pastors' wives told me that. So. And she probably heard it from somewhere else too, so I don't know where it came from. But yes. Okay, so that is technically 10 minutes. I'm not 100% done, and I'm just going to use this time, and I'll put it in the we're just going to go for another 5. So, okay. But if you're done, you can go on to the next thing and just be awesome and amazing that you got done in 10 minutes. So it should be quick and easy is kind of the philosophy. Sometimes it is. It's really difficult to just sit down and do it sometimes. That's always been my issue, and I realize I also have a lot of other issues. Okay, sorry about that. Dropping stuff. Okay, I don't know. I think that's broken. Okay. So here. This is Lego. So I am later in the 30 days, because I need to get supplies and stuff, but this is just a bonus if you're still here, is to figure out how to store and display Legos and display all of our, that's Lego. Display your collections and stuff. How do you organize that? I do have a Little Mermaid collection that I guess I'll do. And it's literally full of Christmas arts and crafts that I didn't get to. But I have company coming in June, and so I have between now and it'll take me between now and then, the middle of June. That's why I'm doing spring cleaning now. So at least it'll be easier. It'll be so here's a rock. Here's just a random rock that somebody had, but it's really pretty. And I've said it before, but I did there was a study done recently, and I can link it below if you want, or maybe comment. That way I know. If you want it, I will just comment. I will put the study that they did for autism, and my philosophy. My philosophy. I'm not going to get into it because I'm trying to get this done. But they did a study because they were thinking that the initial reason for the study was that they wanted to see if people with autism had more Neanderthal DNA, and it turns out that they don't have any more than the average human. of DNA, of Neanderthal DNA. Oh my word, I'm so glad I picked that up. Okay, yep, we're going for fun. And that they had a completely different strand of DNA, of Neanderthal DNA. Not any more, not any less, just a completely different strand. So, of course, after reading that study, being gifted with the gift of knowing, which the downside of that is that means I have to know everything, right? To be correct, not right. Huge difference. Anyways, so one of the reports that, I literally just went on like Wikipedia and that kind of stuff. So, sorry, got sidetracked there. But one of the reports that, that somebody had done is that the Neanderthals collected stuff. You want to know what they collected? Rocks, crystals, sticks that they used. Really? They collected rocks and crystals? So if you have children, if you have a rock obsession, because I don't know any autistic person that doesn't go to the beach and I have seashells that I collect for the Little Mermaid room. I can't go to the beach and not have. I just literally knocked off them. Oh my word. Okay, pay attention. Bonus. This is behind the scenes, really, because 10 minutes rough. So our rock obsession is literally thousands. It depends on how long you've been living here, but thousands of years old to collect rocks. We still want to collect rocks and collect stuff. And I've discovered since that my I have lots of children, and so but they all have their own collection, so that makes it a little bit more difficult, and I'm finally going through all of the bins in the garage so I can clean up and do spring cleaning in the garage as well, because I had stuff. My late husband was my second marriage, and so I had stuff that I just had when I lived in Mississippi. A lot, it's all of my former marriage picture, wedding pictures and stuff, and I didn't know if I should keep that with kids. But anyways, I just stuck them in bins and stuck it in the closet, right? So now I'm finally able to go through all of that. And so now I got all the artwork when they were babies, and I'm like, well, no wonder I think I'm a hoarder, because I have lots of kids, so now I'm going to get a bin for each and every single, probably multiple bins. But I don't like just putting everything in plastic bins, but I need to be able to store something while I'm organizing it. So, because it's gonna take a while. It literally took me all day yesterday. I tried to do other things, and those things weren't working out, and I was like, well, maybe I'm just supposed to be doing this today, So, okay. But yeah, so if you have multiple children, okay. I do think this is good. Okay. All right. So sunglasses back. Easy. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. What can they do? They're just here. They're now staples. Extra stuff. Okay, this is all stuff that needs to go out. We're gonna put the rock there. So, and the left. Okay, we'll put the rock up there. All of this is stuff that can go somewhere else. Okay. Alright, so now you have a perfectly cleaned, so this is what I did. The sign was bigger, but broke. So, yeah, so now I just have all of this. Oh, and the stickers. Okay, so that took roughly 20 minutes. I'm not entirely sure, but I did talk. So hopefully if you got done and you just went off, that's totally fine. But if you're still here, awesome, you got bonus stories, and you see me fill all of the letters that I'm going to sweep up in just a minute. But so today was day 2 of spring cleaning on the spectrum. So we are going to continue this series for the next 30 days. So that's a challenge to myself. But like I said, I do have people coming in June. So I don't want to be rushing the last week, you know, because I'll be doing stuff at the end, but you know, you don't want to rush. If I do a lot now, I'll have a lot less to do, you know, 2 days before they come. So, so anyways, thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here, and we are gonna continue this series. So if you want to go back and watch day 1, you absolutely can. So, and don't forget to like, comment, and share, because 28 more days are coming. So hopefully you have a nice clean junk drawer now. Comment below, let me know what you did. And I hope that you have the most awesome, amazing day. And I'll see you in the next video.